Thanks for watching Dairy Farm Kind of Life. I'm Lauren. Please join my family and I as we learn alongside you in all things dairy farming and strive to bridge the gap from farm to table. I hope you enjoy the episode. Hey guys, it's pretty windy, so I'm not sure if you'll be able to hear me very well, but Eddie's away today. He is at a dairy meeting info kind of a day, and he has asked me to check on the barn, make sure everything is going well, and push in feed. So right now it's about 2 in the afternoon and the kids are having naps and quiet time, so I'm just running over to the barn to check on things in there. So these are the pregnant cows, looking good over here. I'm not sure when our next baby is due. I'll have to ask Eddie. There's Piper Dog. Tight, down, down. It's cold out today. The kids and I spent the morning doing homeschool, and I'm pretty tired today, so that just kind of looked like laying on my bed and reading books, and I brought their workbooks upstairs, and they were just making sure I don't fall. They were working at that, listening to stories, looking at some art, and then we played a board game, which I counted as our math, and then we baked some cookies, some whole wheat chocolate chip cookies. I'm just working.
So I got to the barn this morning and we have a new calf. She's hiding behind her mom. We'll get a closer look. Okay, so we're gonna go see the new calf. See how the mom's doing. She looks like she's doing well. Here's the calf laying down. It's all black. I wonder if it's a beef calf, if the mom was bred to a beef bull. Here's the mom. Doesn't like the dog in the pen. She'll probably chase the dog out. Okay, so I'm gonna clean up this pen that all the close-up dry cows are in, the ones that are due, and then I'm gonna clean up the fresh cow pen, which is the pen that this mom and calf is gonna go into. So I'll show you guys that. So the pens are all clean with fresh straw. They should be happy. There's that little calf. The computer is calling it a bull that's a Holstein, but it sure looks like a beef calf to me. So either way, it's a bull calf. So the bull calves, we sell them in about 10 days. But it's a pretty lively little guy. So the cow that calved last night and had that beef calf, I'm going to show you guys how I milk a fresh cow for the first time. So it's her first milking in probably about 60 days. So the first thing I do is strip the milk out of every quarter just to make sure it's clean. And then I put a little bit of lotion on each quarter because that makes her feel better when you put the milker on. I usually do that for the first couple milkings. For the heifers, maybe the first 4 milkings. I just put the milker on manually the first milking for the cows. And then once she's letting milk out of all 4 quarters, it'll start saving the colostrum so I can use it for the calf. And I'll show you that around the side here. So it's letting milk go out of all 4 quarters now. She's got lots of udder there. I think she's going to have a good amount of colostrum. This here, I don't know if it's hard to see, it's really bright on the screen, but all of these are lit up, kind of orange, and that means all 4 quarters are letting milk go. And then it's collecting the milk in this jar, and it'll pump that up overhead through that milk line. And it'll come down here, and I'll catch it in that bucket. So she's milking away here, eating the pellets she's being fed. So this is normally where the milk goes that goes to the bulk tank in the milk house. We would call that for human consumption. And then this is where the milk would go down the drain normally, but if it's a fresh cow, then it keeps it in here and it'll pump it rather than down the drain into a separate spot for us to collect it in a pail. And I can choose on the computer if we don't need it, we can dump it, and after 4 days, then they're good to go in the cooler with the rest of the milk that goes to the processing plant. Now we can feed the calf. put a coat on that calf. We got these Deal of Al coats. They're one of the nicest calf coats I've found, so we like to put coats on our calves for the first couple months of their life, especially when it's minus 15 or 20 overnight, and tonight's supposed to feel like minus 20. I'll show you guys how I put a coat on, and then you can see how comfy the calf is.
The kids and I are going to make an apple volcano science experiment, so we are pretty excited about that and thought we would get it on video.
Whoa. Can I do mine?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Okay, that's enough.
Whoa! I'm doing it.
The kids and I are leaving now. We're going on a tour of a local fire department with a group of some other homeschool families, and we're pretty excited to see what that's like. Let's see if I can get some videos there. So the fire department tour was really good. They were really thorough and know how to put on a little class for the kids. That was neat. I just want to tell you a bit about how Eddie and I got started on our own about 8 months ago and how our barn works now. We milk about 65 cows in an automated or robotic milking system on our small dairy farm in southwestern Ontario. We were on Dairy Farmers of Ontario's new producer program, which allowed us to buy 35 kilograms of quota, meaning we were able to sell milk from roughly 25 cows. We started with the 25 cows in June of 2022, then a month later we were able to transfer another 40 cows from Eddie's parents, bringing us to 65 cows total. On this farm, we raise all of our young cows, or heifers. We call them heifers until they've had their first calf. So we raise all of our own as well as all of Eddie's brother's heifers in what we call the heifer barn, which was an existing barn when we moved here. Once the heifers are pregnant and ready to calve, Eddie brings them to his brother's place if they're his, or into the calving pen in our dairy barn if they're ours. From there, they have their calf. Then they get trained on the robot milker, and once they're strong enough, they get immersed into the herd in this freestyle area where they have access to food and drinks as they please, and they can come and go to get milked and lay down. So that is the overall system here, and we can't wait to show you more about it.